Welcome back guys again for another video. Today we're going to be talking about the stuff that was confirmed in the latest leaks of Rip Indra. Now, it confirmed a bunch of stuff and we are going to talk about it in today's video. So without further ado, let's get this video started. First and foremost, our goal is to reach 100,000 subscribers, and at 100,000 subscribers, we are going to be doing a permanent food giveaway. So if you want to be part of this subscriber giveaway, then all you have to do is to like and subscribe. And a lot of you aren't subscribed yet, so if you want to see more awesome leaks, then please subscribe and let's get this video continued. Alright, so let's get this video started. So first and foremost, the number one thing that is confirmed with the leaks of the update, let's actually go take a look at this leak right here first, and you can see right here that we are going to be getting an island rework. But I think one of the things that we should also consider checking out is this one right here. So this one, I don't know if it is going to be Hydro Island, but there is going to be a dojo area in Hydro Island. It's probably going to be over there. So if that is the dojo, the Dragon's Dojo, then what is this right here? Now, what I think this is actually going to be is most likely a logo for a guild. Now, you know how in Blox Fruits, where if your guild has like, your guild can have different images attached to them. This right here is a confirmation that we are probably going to be getting a crew rework mechanic in the next update of Blox Fruits. Now, the crew rework mechanic was actually announced in Blox Fruits the future of Blox Fruits video by Gamer Robot himself. There he mentioned that there was going to be a crew rework that was going to be part of the massive reworks here in Blox Fruits. Now, we haven't seen anything about the crew rework mechanic yet. However, this might be the time that they are going to be adding the crew rework mechanic. And then another thing that's obviously going to be confirmed here is that they are going to be reworking all islands, basically all of the maps. However, I think that the number one focus that they're going to be reworking in this update is going to be just Hydra Island, because if you take a look at the next one right here by Rip Indra as well, more changes are coming. The Dragon Fruit hasn't been our only focus. The guns have been reworked from the ground up. Hydra Island has been fully reimagined, so I think it is only Hydra Island that got changed, but most of the maps will be getting a change. But on top of that, another thing that they confirmed is the rework for their UI, because their user interface is now clearly very different from what it was before, and it actually now shows these. Now, I think these are just placeholders, and they might still rework this. But I think they might rework this to make it a lot better for PvP, because now it shows up how long the cooldown actually is, instead of just relying on knowing when the cooldown is gonna be over. And also, another thing that this leak pretty much confirms is a new gun rework, basically mentioned by Rip Indra himself. Guns have been reworked from the ground up with enhanced mechanics, and also a new bow, which is going to be the Venom's bow. But on top of that, the swords are also going to be getting an additional touch-up. Now, the touch-up for swords is going to simply be a sword model rework, because we already got the VFX rework for most of the swords here in Blox Fruits already. But they're still missing, in my opinion, they're still missing a very critical piece, because their models are still kind of pretty bland. So getting a change in model is definitely going to make them look a lot better. So that's actually a very good thing. So with all that changes, we're probably going to be getting a lot of stuff in the next update. They did confirm it that they're not only just focusing on the Dragon Fruit rework, and that they're probably focusing on most of the stuff that they also mentioned in their biggest tweet, which was, I think, last year. So last year, they made a huge tweet announcing a lot of the stuff that they're going to be reworking, and I think they're focusing on those stuff as well, and not just the Dragon Fruit rework. But I think a very good thing that this pretty much did confirm is a release date, or some news of the release date, I think. So it's not actually a confirmation, but a hint, okay? So they mentioned right here, more changes are coming. They mentioned that the Dragon Fruit hasn't been their only focus. And also this right here, thank you all for voting. We're still saving the best for the trailer, because this, I guess, was the reward for their community voting for them. So they are still saving the best for their trailer, and by saying this, I think this is a little bit of a hint that we might get a trailer for the next update of Blox Fruits very soon. Now, it's no longer fair to just call this the Dragon Rework update, because it's now clearly much bigger than the Dragon Rework. Now, it's clearly going to become a massive update, which is what I've been talking about ever since before. And then here are also a bunch of leaks for the guns, because yes, guns are going to be getting a rework. So most of the guns that we have right now is going to be changed. They're going to have a new mechanic with them, and I think this is going to change the way PvP is worked on here in Blox Fruits. But on top of that, I think those are most of the changes that are probably going to be taking place in this update. There's not really that much news yet, but this is a pretty big update nonetheless. We're gonna get a lot of stuff, not just the Dragon Fruit rework, but we're gonna get a ton of stuff that's going to be changing a ton of things. Some of the leaks that were shown is probably confirmed now. So there's this leaks by, I think, Absolute Elite that we were suspecting to be a new fruit. I think that's actually confirmed to be a new gun now. So what's likely going to be happening is some of the guns that we have right now, like Cupid's bow, are possibly going to be changed and reworked. And they're probably also going to be getting new names. Like Soul Guitar might actually get reworked into something else entirely. And other guns such as a Sidrum Rifle, these other guns right here, basically all of these guns right here could get reworked into something else that might make them more useful for PvP. And I think that's a very good change and a very good addition. But with that being said, let's talk about a release date, because I wanted to talk about this. Now that they're showing most of this stuff and that they're also mentioning a trailer in their post, I do believe that we are now closer to the update. Now, I did mention before in one of my previous videos that I think the Dragon Fruit model is going to be getting delayed. Now, that's very simple, and it's just honestly the most sensible sort of thing now, because they haven't really sneaked the Dragon Fruit rework. Like, if they had anything to sneak, it would have been the Dragon Fruit rework, but since they didn't sneak the Dragon Fruit rework, one can only assume that it's probably because it's either not done yet, which is not true because we've already seen leaks of it, or since it's been leaked way too much, they're probably reworking it. One thing that I can give them credit for is how they really want to make a good update and want to surprise people. That's actually pretty good. But I think the release date is most likely going to be a little bit later in this year. Probably going to be around August to maybe September. Late August to early September is going to be my guess now. They're now starting to show more stuff, and there's now a lot more leaks appearing about these new stuff that they're working on after months of them basically just playing anime defenders. Now they're actually starting to show more of these leaks, which is actually pretty good. We might see more of them coming very, very soon. Like there's the Dragon Race leak that we had, the Dragon Heart leak that we had also. There's a lot of these leaks out there that might be releasing soon. But right now, I think that since they've shown a lot of these things already, they're probably getting closer and closer and closer to a rework, to an update, I mean. I think it's possibly going to be, like I said, around August 30 to maybe around September 10, something along those lines, maybe around September 11. But I don't think it's going to be around October or November or December. It's just very unlikely that it's going to take that long, since they've been working on it for quite some time now. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. This update confirmed a lot of stuff about Blox Fruits' next update. Number one is that it's going to be big. Number two is that it's going to be later this year, because they didn't show Dragon, so it's possible that it's because it's not yet finished yet. And also, this update is going to be a good update. They're reworking a ton of stuff, and it's going to be a W1. So if you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in a future video. Thanks for watching, and peace out, everybody.